Alright, let's finally, oh, this is way too zoomed out, there we go. Let's finally get Felix Rosenqvist's car out of the box. Guess what, I have absolutely no notes on this car. So, this should be fun, shouldn't it? We could get in to all the McLaren drama, but I'm gonna wait for the David Malukas race, or diecast, because I feel like there's gonna be more stuff happening. Because, like, you know, IndyCar always delivers on drama, don't they? And we can talk about the Alex Blow drama next, because I have a diecast of that. Here is the trading card, number 6, Felix Rosenqvist. Very basic. You can read that if you really want to. No one ever takes the time, though. Yeah, we've gotten a Rosenqvist a lot lately, actually. I'm trying to think. When, 2021 we didn't. I think we got the 118 maybe, but we didn't get the 164. So, maybe, I'm not sure about that, but we've gotten a lot of Rosenqvists now. This is the first time we've gotten a 6 car, though, since Robert Wickens back in 2018. So the first on the aero screen, I guess. And this car basically got remade again for 2024. A couple differences. We can compare that, of course, when the Lucas video comes out. This is all black, though, basically. That's really one of the major differences, and that's about it. Not gonna lie, Felix didn't do much at McLaren. He got a lot of poles. He was really good at Texas qualifying. But other than that, there wasn't really much with him, I feel like. But, you know, whatever. Let's take a quick look at the car here. On the front, you got NTT Data, 6, Chevrolet, Mission Foods, NTT Data, IndyCar Series, Dallara, Aero McLaren, NTT Data, 1 semi. That weird sponsor that I can never figure out. Or on semi. NTT Data, contingencies. Mission Foods, NTT Data, Medallia. That took me a second to figure that out. Mission Foods, Shell Fuel, Aero, Lucas Oil. Number 6, NTT Data, IndyCar Series, Chevrolet, Lucas Oil, and NTT Data, with whatever that sponsor is on the back. I don't know. Oh, look at that. No way they put the McLaren logo on the wheels. That's actually kind of sick. That is really cool. I like that detail. Actually, I should mention, this is my first and only McLaren normal paint scheme I got for 2023, so I've never noticed that. I'm actually kind of interested to check the 2024s now and see if that's there, because that's a nice little detail. I like that. I like that they did that. I really do. I thought the wheel, I don't know, the actual piece was like sticking out like one of those little Hot Wheels. Anyways, pretty nice diecast. Really, I don't know if you're getting the Malukas. I don't really think you need to get this. I only picked this up originally because I didn't think we were going to get a Malukas and stuff next year, because I didn't know who was actually going to run that 6 car. I still don't know who's going to run the 6 car week in, week out, but here we are. McLaren drama, it's great. Little Dave's doing fine now. Nolan Siegel's in this car. Hasn't done much, not gonna lie. Porsche's done more with one less race, I think. A little black stuff on there for some reason. Don't know why, but that's kind of weird. I really like the NTT Blue, though. I'm kind of glad they went to McLaren and left Ganassi. Their schemes are just kind of getting repetitive. Well, not repetitive, but like 2018, 2019 was pretty close. 2020 was very different, but I didn't like the black. I didn't really like the black at all. 21 was pretty good, except for the fact we only got that diecast in the race version form of his Blows Championship. And the 500 car was like the ECR cars. And then 2022, he went, I think it would be on the number 7 car, right? Nope. I don't know what happened. Wait, 2022. Did they race? Yeah, they would have raced with Polo, I think, still. And then 2023, they went to McLaren, right? Am I right about that? I could be totally wrong about that. I don't know. But I think that's right. Not sure now. Anyways, Felix Rosenqvist was quite the qualifier, though. I mean, like, he's got a lot of poles. Again, this thing has this weird silver thing on the back end. I don't know what this is. I need to figure it out. One day I'll figure it out. This is DIN 1913. That one is very hard to see, though. Greenlights really missed the ball mostly on putting these DIN numbers down. They really have not been good at that this year. So hopefully it changes in 2024, but I'm not completely sure about that. Nothing much else really about this car. I'm trying to think if I think Felix got a couple podiums in 2023, but I'm not actually sure. I want to say he got a podium at Detroit for some reason, but I think that was Rossi. That was Rossi, Palou, and like probably like Dixon or someone who got a podium at that race. But yeah, I think last year was a bit of a downer for McLaren. They didn't do much. What did Pato's got 2 wins now this year or something? Right, he won St. Pete. Well, he won. I still stand by Joseph, even though I know he cheated and shit. Trying to think what other race Pato would have won then. He won Mid Ohio. That's what it was. Yeah. Rossi's been pretty consistent. He's out of contention now though. If we were in like a top 10 in the championship, maybe, depending on if he can race again. At Iowa or whatever. I think we're at Iowa. Not Iowa. Jesus. Oh my God, where are we racing next? Gateway, I think. I think we're racing at Gateway. I think he also got a pole here. I think Rosenqvist got a bunch of oval poles last year. This year he's got 1 pole. I think it was that second race of the year. What would the second race of the year be? Long Beach? I think he got a pole at Long Beach. Anyways. Well, that's great. Nothing crazy though. I wish I had the other McLaren cars to compare this to, but I don't. We could actually compare this to his 2022 car though. Actually, let's go get that. Let's do that. So yeah, this is when he was sponsored by Vuse, Vuse. But they just put it as a McLaren car. So, pretty large differences on the front end. For some reason, the front end looks so much. The front wing just looks so much larger and everything than the 2023 for some reason. But I think it's just because that number, they used the space a lot better. Like that 6 is so small. We're also back to having the normal number looks for McLaren. I really liked when they did the special numbers, like they have like the lines or whatever. I've mentioned this a couple times, but yeah, I miss that. Of course, different blue. You can kind of see the livery is actually pretty similar. Like I thought they made some big changes every year, but it is really much this. Like it's really the same. This still has this big line here, and a little mark here. Big line, a little mark, just a bit more curvy. A little bit more curvature, a little bit more blue on the side of the front nose. Colors are still the same though on the front wings. The roll hoop, right? Is that what we call that part of the aero screen? Has some blue on it now instead of just orange. And everything else is about the same. So really, I don't think you're missing out on much, because I think this Rossi car last year was pretty similar. Like I think they had the Boost car, so I think they have the same colors. They could have had white, but I thought they only started the white this year. And the Pato would be pretty close, I guess, to the 2020. Well, I guess they got rid of it. So some of this blue here was on every single McLaren car. So they would have gotten rid of that. And I hated that of the 2022s. But like, for this car, you're not missing out on much actually on the 7 car. So I'm actually kind of surprised about that. The number's a bit different, of course. But like, really, if you don't want to get that number 7 car, I don't think you have to. You probably want to get the number 5. I didn't like the blue one. I wish I would have gotten the 2023 car, but I didn't because I was too slow ordering this order again. And yeah, so McLaren logo on the wheel is new. I just looked at it as well. It is not on last year's car, or 2 years ago car. Or I can almost say last year. Once I get done like one more 2023 car, I can finally move on. Yeah, so pretty nice car though. I'd say if you don't get them a Lucas, pick this one up for sure. These 6 cars, I think, well, we'll probably keep the 6 car for a while now, but I think it's one of the nicer 6 car teams we're ever gonna get. So yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.